Hi, dear audience. Today I'm implementing a training module in European funding resources to promote projects and focusing on forest firefighting and prevention and climate change adaptation and mitigation. My name is José Manuel Requena. I am working as a project manager at the Finova Foundation. It's a Spanish foundation specializing in promoting innovation and supporting entrepreneurship, scaling innovation solutions to market. Finova has developed 5 European Union co-funding projects in the field of the forest fire prevention and extinction. In 2021, Finova Foundation and the Firefighting Open Innovation Lab CILIFO project won an European Enterprise Promotion Award 2021 for implementing the world's first accelerator and incubator focusing on forest fire. The training module that we want to show today is organized by Finova Foundation within in the framework of the FIREPOCTEP Project. That it's a project of funding by the Interreg POCTEP Program 21-27. The objective of this training module is to analyze the financial opportunity of the second call for proposal of the Interreg Next Med program, whose closing date for project application is on 15 April of the year. This call is open to the specific objective 2.4, the operational program for promoting climate change adaptation, disaster risk prevention, resilience, taking into account ecosystem-based approaches. If your organization is interested in funding partners in Spain, Portugal, cross-border Spain, you can contact with Finova and we can help you. Finally, to sum up, I will leave you with my colleague, David Grecky, who will explain who to participate in this interesting Interreg Next Med call. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, José Manuel, for the presentation. Now I'm going to share my screen and I'll talk to you about the Interreg Next Med second call. So, Interreg Next Med second call for proposal is open this year 2025. The Interreg Next Med program is a cooperation program funded by the European Union that promotes sustainable development and transnational collaboration in the Mediterranean region. It is part of the Interreg instrument under the EU cohesion policy, promoting strategic projects in key sectors such as green transition, energy, sustainable tourism, circular economy, and mobility. To promote cooperation and sustainable development in the Mediterranean region, Interreg Next Med has solid funding provided by the European Union. The total budget for the program is 253 million euros, and the distribution of funds is the following: 230 million for project funding in key areas such as sustainability, digitalization, mobility, education, and circular economy. 23 million euros for technical assistance, ensuring efficient program management and support for beneficiaries in the implementation of their projects. The funding sources are the European Regional Development Fund, or ERDF, the Instrument for Pre-Accession Assistance, IPA3, Neighborhood Development and International Cooperation Instrument, NDICI. The second call financial dimension of projects is the following. So for green transformation projects, we have an average of project budget around 1.78 million euros to 3.5 million euros maximum. The eco-youth projects, they go from 623,000 euros to 2 million euros maximum. The funding rule are, as you can see, that the EU covers up to 89% of eligible costs, so a minimum of 11% must be from other sources, non-EU funds. I remind you that the deadline for applications is the 15th of April of 2025. Which are the eligible authorities in Interreg Next Med? We have here a list. So with a reach of more than 200 million inhabitants, the program connects regions from 15 countries to promote balanced and sustainable development throughout the Mediterranean basin. The participating countries are Spain, Malta, Italy, Portugal, Jordan, Palestine, Tunisia, Lebanon, Egypt, France, Greece, Cyprus, Israel, Algeria, and Turkey. The specific financial requirements are also important. In fact, at least 50% of the project total eligible costs must be dedicated to activities implementing in the Mediterranean partner countries' territories. It means non-EU countries. How to meet this criteria? There are two options. To allocate at least 50% of the project total eligible cost to the partners from the Mediterranean partner countries, non-EU, or if the allocation to partners from those countries is lower than 50%, the difference, up to 50%, must be justified by activities implemented by the EU applicant and or other partners or international organizations in the Mediterranean partner countries. The budget structure is as follows. The key cost categories are staff costs. It is important to note that salary and related expenses for project staff cannot be higher than 40% of the project total eligible costs. Other key cost categories are office and administrative costs, subcontractors, travel and accommodation costs, infrastructure and works, equipment costs, external expertise, and services costs. Key consideration are also the staff cost limits, as I mentioned before, the eligibility rules, the economy, efficiency, and effectiveness principles. The real cost expenditure must comply with the principle of real cost, no double funding, and budget alignment. The total project budget must align with the action plan, outputs, and expected results. What are the program objectives? They are to promote innovation and digitalization in key sectors, to support the ecological transition, energy efficiency, and the circular economy, to strengthen the competitiveness of SMEs and promote job creation, to promote education and training to improve professional skills, and finally to improve governance and multilateral cooperation between Mediterranean countries. The program benefits are to promote greater sustainability and climate resilience. For instance, to provide concrete solutions for adaptation to climate change, for example, to the forest fires problem, to manage water in efficient way, and to promote renewable energies. A second benefit is to boost the economic development. The lines of action we can see here in the image, they are free and they are sustainable tourism, blue and green economy, ecological transition, and climate adaptation. So climate adaptation, for example, to fires. Transnational collaboration is important because Interreg Next Med promotes effective cooperation between European Union regions and countries of the Southern Mediterranean. Through this cooperation network, the program contributes to the construction of a more connected, resilient, and inclusive Mediterranean. Now the Interreg Next Med second call is open. This second open call is for green transition projects, and the total budget is 83.7 million euros, funded by the European Union to address climate challenges in the Mediterranean region. The submission deadline is April 15, 2025, and the geographical scope is eligible countries within the Interreg Next Med program that we've seen before. Thank you for your attention. Here is my contact, and as my colleague Jose Manuel said before, you can contact us if you are interested to participate in the scope. Thank you.